Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Long time no video. The last video I actually filmed was my September 2024 budget with me. And even though I haven't been filming videos behind the scenes, I've still been keeping up with my budget. So I'll be going through my budget review for September 2024. So there's been quite a bit of change in the past recent months. So we're gonna go ahead and see what I made and how that compares to what I planned for in the month of September. So starting with my full-time paychecks, I expected to make $2,164.63. So if we go over to my spent, my first paycheck was a little bit lower at $2,153.78. They seem to deduct a little bit more in taxes, which is why it was lower. And then paycheck 2 was significantly lower at $710.98, and this was due to change in job. For my per diem paycheck, I had planned for a $400 paycheck. I was working a holiday, so I was expecting to make more for that. And I made $479.29. For cash back, I expected to have $10, and I made way more for that. I made $150.33. So my two paychecks were lower. It was nice that the per diem and my cash back were a little bit higher to help counteract that, but it still wasn't nearly enough compared to what I had planned. Now, if we head down to my savings, I was planning to contribute $1,200 to my high yield savings account. Here I keep my various sinking funds and all my savings goals. And I did just that. I contributed $1,200 to that. Going back to planned, we do have my housing expenses. So my fixed expenses are my mortgage, HOA fee, property tax, and internet. And I do an additional mortgage principal every month of $41.39. The reason that it's not a round number is because when I add it to the mortgage and property tax, it does end up being nice. And then for my water bill, every 6 months, they charge a flat rate of $108.25. So really, this month, the only variable expense I had was electricity. So going over to my spent, all of my housing expenses were as expected, but electric was actually lower at $40. Usually, that doesn't happen for me. I usually go either over on electric or just right, but $40 was great to see. And then we have transportation, and for me, that's just paying for gas. I had budgeted $130, and I had spent $63.27. So this was lower than my typical spend. Now, the reason for this was I had a trip in September, so I wasn't driving for over a week because of that. And then we had personal spend. I had increased that to $175. And I actually was way under for that. I was $90.66, and going back to gas, actually I spent $63.27. So it's good that I was under for personal as well as gas, because I did have a lower income month than I anticipated, but it was nice that I was able to contribute what I had planned to my high yield savings account. Even though my spend might be over my income, I never have a negative amount in my checking account. I always keep a really nice buffer in there. So even if I'm contributing more to my expenses and my savings, the buffer always negates that. Because some months I have a little more left over, so I can plan to contribute more the following month. So that pretty much concludes my September 2024 budget review. Leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're not already. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.